Hey everybody! Hopefully you enjoy your half-day snow day. You better get out there in the snow and play. All right, enjoy it. But first, you know, probably more fun than playing in the snow. Math. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, guys, we worked on functions and we've been talking about what functions are. Well, relations are, right, sets of ordered pairs. And functions are a special type of relation in which the domain values, or x values, are paired with exactly one member of the range. All right, so we talked about all that, and we also threw in this idea of a function table. All right, and it simply is plugging in values of x, the inputs, and getting out values for y. All right, in our notes, we had another column in there. Okay, we had the x, we had the f of x, or you could also put a y there instead. And then we had this middle part, which was a place for the rule to go. All right, and that's what gets you from the x to the y. It tells you how what to do with the input, so that this will spit out the y, or the output. Okay, and in this case we have a -3, a -1, a 1, and a 4. So we simply plug these guys in. All right, so what is the value of this function when x is -3? Well, we have 6 plus 2 times -3. All right, we follow order of operations, so 2 times -3 is -6. And then we go 6 plus -6 would be 0. All right, we have the next one. We simply say, well, let me make this a little bigger so I can write it. Okay, we have, what is the value of the function when x is -1? Well, 6 plus 2 times -1. So 2 times -1 is -2, plus 6 would be 4. All right, so now we go with the next x value. What's the value of the function when x is 1? 6 plus 2 times 1. So now I follow order of operations. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 6 is 8. Okay, now we got to do our last one. The value of the function when x is 4. 6 plus 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 6 is 14. So now, these are our domain values, and these are our range values. So let's see which one fits. All right. Excuse me. F of x, so what did they all come out to? 0, 14, 8, yes. But these are not our domain values. Those are our range values. Okay, f of x equals 0, 4, yes, that's good. Okay, check and check. All right, this is the one, because you can see that these line up with those numbers, these line up with those numbers. Okay, and our f of x numbers should match our range values over there. Okay? Okay, so let's go to the next problem. This is a very similar type. I'm going to do the 3-column thing with x. I have my output, f of x, or also known as y. And we're going to put the rule right here. All right, we have our input values, or our domain values, and we're just going to plug them in. Now, for this one, I'm going to save us some time and just say, okay, I'm going to do 9 times 6. All right, so f of x here would be -54. All right, and then if I go to this next one, I would do 9 times -4, which would be -36. 9 times 1 would be 9, and 3 times 9 would be 27. All right, so now we got to look. Okay, this one is negative, so it can't, or positives, it should be negatives. All right, that's good. The domain values are there, my x values. These are my y values, or range values. So that looks good. Looks like we got B, and I just checked the other answers to see why they're wrong. Let's see. Okay, that has the domain switched out, so that can't be right. And let's see. And this has the wrong range values in there, so that can't be it. Okay, just making sure. All right, B is the answer there. Now, what does this mean? All right, it says find the function value. Well, what is this asking? This is asking me, what is the value of this function when x equals 3? What's the value of this function? What's the y value? What's the output when I input 3? All right, so all I do is I have my rule. All right, and then I just replace the x's with 3. So this says, what is the value of the function when x is 3? So we plug in the 3 over here, and we do our calculations. Now remember, this thing here, that's not a calculation. That's just a notation. That's a way to write the y in a different way. All right, so we don't do anything over on the left. We're just doing stuff on the right. And so that's 6 plus 4. And so f of 3, or the value of the function when x is 3, is 10. So the important thing is that you realize, oh, well, that's our ordered pair right there, right? 3, 10. Now, it doesn't ask for that. It just is asking you for the value of the function. So that is 10. Okay. Moving right along. This says the value of the function. This says right here, the value of the function, what is it when x is negative 14? So we write the original, right? And now we just substitute in 14. And now we just got to do the math. So the value of the function when x is negative 14, that would give us negative 28 minus 3. And the value of the function when x is negative 14 would be negative 31. All right. Could have been some math mistakes there, especially here where I already have a negative 28, and then this minus 3 goes left 3 even further into the negatives. All right. What does this say here? That is saying find the value of the function when x is 8. So my rule or function is f of x equals x plus 11. So the value of the function when x is 8 is going to be 8 plus 11. So the value of that function when x is 8 is 19. Boom. And there we go. Now, last one. This is asking for the value of the function, the output when you input 6. What's the y when you replace the x with 6? That's all different ways to say the same exact thing. We write the function down. We replace the x. And then we find the value of the function when x is 6 is 24. So that's our x value, that's our y value, and the answer here is 24. Yahoo! That's it. Hopefully that cleared some things up for you, or just solidified what you already know. Hopefully you have a wonderful snow day today.